Hello, everybody. A look at our top headlines. Breaking updates on an officer-involved shooting in Pensacola. A float rider detained and later released on Fat Tuesday. And a beach rescue caught on camera. All of that and more is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers. Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Summer Poole. I am the digital reporter here at WKRG. Thank you for being here with me on this Wednesday evening. Y'all, yesterday was crazy, okay? Let me tell you, it was very crazy. Fat Tuesday is the best Tuesday of the year. Every other Tuesday is not my favorite, but I do like Tuesdays when it's Fat Tuesday. So I'm over here just trying to power through, guys. I'm making it, okay? We're trucking along. I'm tired. Everybody here is tired. But we're putting this on for you guys because we love you and we appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, you heard me say that we have a bunch of stories to get to. Let's go ahead and hop into our top 5 stories. Number 5, closing out Mardi Gras in custody. Police halted the final parade on Fat Tuesday to put handcuffs on a masker. A float rider with the Order of Myths was detained by police last night. Police say the rider was detained after allegedly tossing throws aggressively at Washington and Conti Street. The rider was not arrested, and the Order of Myths is handling the matter internally. Number 4, a man charged with domestic violence after cutting 2 people inside an apartment over the weekend. 30-year-old Glenn Boyd was arrested and booked into Metro Jail Sunday afternoon, charged with second-degree domestic violence and harassment. Mobile police say it happened around 8 a.m. at the Hillcrest Estates apartments off Airport Boulevard. When they arrived, they found a man and a woman were cut inside the apartment. They say Boyd allegedly cut the victims during an altercation. Both victims were taken to the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Number 3, a water rescue this morning in Orange Beach caught on camera. This is video shot by one of the people who spotted the guy in trouble and called 911. It happened near the Hampton Inn on Perdido Beach Boulevard. Lifeguards say the swimmer could be heard yelling for help. They believe he likely got caught in a rip current and was pulled out about 150 yards offshore. He was able to make it back to shore with the help of 2 lifeguards. He did not require any medical attention. It was a chilly swim with Gulf waters at 62 degrees. Yellow flags are up along all Alabama beaches. Number 2, when the CBS show Survivor premieres next Wednesday for its 50th season, it will once again have a local twist. Gulf Shore's own Jonathan Young is headed back to the island. He spoke with WKRG News 5's Debbie Williams earlier today and promises this season will be unlike anything you've seen before. He gets a chance to come back when he returns to the island of Fiji with 23 other All-Stars for the 50th season of the show. The first go-round, he was a beast, almost superhuman, making it all the way to the finale before trying to build a fire ended his dream going up in smoke. This year's Survivor will be a little different. It's in the hands of the fans who got to vote on what happens to the castaways. Young says he's blessed and lucky to have been picked to play the game one more time, and he's learned a little something too. The goal of this season: outwit, outplay, but most importantly, outlast the competition. And number 1, we are continuing to follow breaking news out of Pensacola this evening. An officer-involved shooting happened at the Carlton Palms condominium at I-110 and Garden Street. Officers were responding to 4 shots fired on the first floor. When they arrived, the scene had spilled out into the parking lot. Police hit the suspect, and we've now been told he has died. No officers or residents were hit. Be sure to tune in to News 5 at 6 as more updates become available. And that, guys, is a look at our top 5 stories this Wednesday evening. All right, well, let's get into our question of the day. Our question is, what are you giving up for Lent? Sorry, guys, my hair, I feel like I always get on here, and my hair just bothers me when I get on here. I just need to fix it, okay? Just go with it. All right, what are you giving up for Lent? Let's see what everybody's saying. Susan says, I'm taking on a personal journey to try and return to church. Jimmy said, vegan food. That'll be easy because he's not a vegan. Lee says, I give clothes out of my closet, at least one piece for every day of Lent, sometimes more. I love that. Let's see. Darlene says, I'm giving up rushing. Instead of rushing to get up, rushing to turn off the alarm, rushing to take my medicine, rushing to get to work, rushing to cook, I'm trying to prioritize my day so I can focus on what matters most. Let's see here. Lillian says Mardi Gras balls and parades. Well, that'll be easy. Ree says, I don't give things up. I work on changing things that no longer work in my life. Lisa says, Chips Ahoy cookies. Abrass says, probably wine. Christine says she's giving up some screen time and adding more prayer time. Jalise says swearing. It was her New Year's resolution, but she totally blew it off because of the high school wrestling season. Dina says meat on Fridays, bring on the seafood. John says sweets and seconds. If I had to give up anything, it would probably make sense for me to give up sweet tea, but I'm not going to do that because I just can't. Sorry, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for sharing what you were giving up for Lent. You can read everybody else's comments when you go to the post on WKRG. All right, guys, it's poll time. Should Fat Tuesday be a national holiday? Yes, it should, in my opinion. You guys agree. 53% of you say yes, 46% say no, and 1% had no opinion. So the majority rules, and we are going to make Fat Tuesday a national holiday. All right, guys. Well, I got to give you a little bit of homework before I leave. You're going to want to go to our Facebook page, WKRG, and you are going to want to vote in our next question and poll of the day. Our next question is, what will you buy during Alabama's severe weather tax-free weekend? And our poll is, do you still use a checkbook? The digital team had a conversation earlier about whether we use checkbooks, and we want to know, do you still use one? Let us know. All right, guys, well, this may be the last time you see me for a little while. I'm going to be out. I'm having some medical stuff done. I will be back. I promise I'll be back. But this may be my last time signing off for a while. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And if I don't see you Friday, I'll see you very soon. All right, guys. See you later.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.